Hello students. I wonder if you've ever struggled with comparison, where you've unfairly compared yourself to another person. I wonder if you've ever been involved in an argument with friends, where you try and win an argument over another person. Neither are nice experiences, because somehow we always end up short of perfection, or there is a loser amongst winners. These conversations can leave a bitter feeling at the end of them. Did you know the disciples of Jesus experienced the same challenge? In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, Jesus and his disciples were travelling towards Jerusalem, where Jesus would ultimately face his crucifixion. At this time, the disciples were still grappling with the nature of Jesus' mission and the concept of Jesus the Messiah. Unfortunately, as they journeyed together, they engaged in an argument. They were disagreeing about who would be the greatest amongst them, comparing their resume against one another. And this all started because James and John asked Jesus if they could be elevated to sit right next to Jesus in all his glory in heaven. Verse 41 says, when the other 10 heard about this, they became indignant with James and John. In other words, the disciples became outraged and annoyed with them. Isn't it interesting how quickly matters can escalate with one another when we put ourselves first? Especially when you're trying to do something good, honest, or right. Jesus uses this moment to capture the essence of his mission and teach the disciples about true greatness. In Mark 10:45, Jesus replies, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." The response by Jesus contrasts the worldly view of greatness with the concept of service. He emphasizes that true greatness in God's kingdom is measured by one's willingness to serve, referencing his sacrificial death on the cross as the ultimate act of love and service. Like it was with the disciples, it is with us. Our world promotes status, fame, gain, position, influence, and power, where often we position ourselves as the center of attention. Jesus provides another way to live life, such as being humble and ready to sacrificially serve those in need. Sacrifice and service can have a profound impact on our school. When we serve, we create a culture of kindness. The benefits are great and people flourish. As a school, if we serve others, we'll build stronger relationships and deeper connections. We'll promote a positive and safe school with less conflict. A place where we can appreciate different perspectives and challenges. A place where we inspire one another to serve, creating greater levels of goodwill right across the college. This can be achieved through some simple behaviours such as using our words to encourage one another, helping a classmate, looking out for people who may not have a friendship group, showing appreciation to a teacher or a peer, helping someone complete a task, being a good listener, or sharing a smile. By serving others, we not only follow Jesus' example, but also create a more loving and supportive community. Be encouraged and be like Jesus. Walk in humility and look for a way to serve someone today. God bless.